Guys, good day and welcome back to the FREETOWN Herald. Until we all know say the tripartite sitting still dey go on, and members of the committee then still dey in enclosed door meetings them, whilst they put things in place for release the results them or the outcomes them as soon as possible. And while we all dey wait eagerly at the edge of we seats them, boku people don't come out and talk boku thing concerning wetin they expect for comot from these tripartite sittings. People don't come out from the main opposition APC, and other people don't come out from the ruling party, the SLPP. Boku people don't say boku thing. Interviews then don't happen, threats then don't be made, promises then don't be made, and all man sit down, they wait eagerly for a waiting this committee get for come out with. Well, one panel people them women don't come out and talk something we pertinent and we really important for the Sierra Leoneans then learn from this old tripartite sitting and the future of Salone instability and in peace and security. Now the Chief Alhaji Sumano Kapen. Chief Alhaji Sumano Kapen now been the one-time party chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party for a very long time and a very senior statesman in the Kamara regime, in the Nkrumah regime, and of course, even now. Today, let me take a look and listen at this particular audio which Chief Sumano Kapen don't pull, and let we able learn the little or nothing we will be able learn from him. Let we take him as a way for let we able learn and educate ourselves. Let we not take and say because it is SLPP or because it is APC or this and that, so we no go able understand what they say. Let we put we thinking cap them on. Let we lay we party them aside. Let we listen to whatever wise words we this man get for say, and then we go able learn from the and help we country for go before. Don't forget for tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget for like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Stay tuned and enjoy the audio.
My brothers and sisters, good afternoon. Today na Thursday, the 6th of June 2024. I dey come with the first part of an audio. The second one I go do am probably on Saturday. This na a senior citizen by the name of Sumano Kapen. Them two audios there where they make this first one and the second one, they're very important. And it will help with students of political science, philosophy, economics, and history, which they commonly refer to the modern greats. And it also very important for the policy makers, the politicians, political analysts, and bloggers. You know, Sierra Leone, as any other country, developed or third world, then they face enormous array of challenges. But the most elusive one na the quality leadership. And Sierra Leone, since independence, what I witnessed when I was in Form 5 at the Maburka Secondary School, now we go now put local for go welcome, no, for go celebrate the independence. Now Maburka will be celebrator, and the confusion with the visit of the Queen. That was in 1961. We can just enter the 5th form. that the Mabulka Secondary School. I go able for state categorically say we no ever enjoy the benefits of quality leadership. One blogger they what they enjoy. I like that man do. I think that they call him Malaika duplicate. And the reason why I like him, at the start of any audio, it can like for sing them folklore, especially the then Chimney folklore. And then they remind me of my early youthful days. That time they not be even start primary school. Who can play with people and they encourage we for play with your fellow youngsters. When they say Butio, no, no, no. Butio, no, no, no. But if they say Butio, ne, ne, ne. But who then are them Wala area them? Mambolo, Magbema, and Lokomsama, who know they say ne, 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 who they say no, no, no. The other one, who then can come, we all can go na do for go check a bath. Oh, the thing say, Teta, come, the road come. You always they make, and then they make, for let man reflect, the camaraderie, the sense of brotherhood, and ambience who people them be able for inculcate into we. So now that like I know Sabia, and I dey look forward for that Sabia. I don't know if you deal within the country, but let it continue in that spirit. And I go one let the other bloggers them for letting they sing them small folklore in them so that then they go able for nurture up that spirit of brotherhood. Then the singer in Yolunka, Susu, Mende, Kuranko, because them culture, they will get very rich cultures. So Mr. Malaika, thank you very much. Now, I want Leona permit me for ask these questions. This audio, although it gets philosophical and political considerations generally for Sierra Leone, but it's mainly for the APC. What is happening to our nation, the country we love, Sierra Leone? Even more disturbingly and importantly, what should happen in the APC at a time when it should be seen for they operate in unison and decisiveness, but rather it is focus for image tremors of dissension and despair to its general membership. Believe me, the continuing diatribe daily and night they become much more vigorous. The vitriolic attacks and the tirade by the opposing factions that is the blockers, e don deluge the political climate with a lot of speculations and conspiracy theories. Watching the party and the leadership, that is the APC, they need for recognize the fact that the party still dey neck deep in the quest for power. Now Churchill bin say when he visited the USA, that time na the world don dey come to an end. When he was talking to his counterpart, the American president, he said, we are in the beginning, we are not just in the beginning towards the end, but we are in the end of the beginning. That is, it is not the beginning to the end, but we are in the end to the beginning. We all know, say, the flag bearer in the person of Dr. Samura Kamara, we don make am abundantly clear, say the elections are still not over until they are over. The party no go now the Supreme Court for challenge the results pronounced by the ECSL commissioner. Rather, he take the unorthodox decision, albeit very cunningly, for boycott governance. And this will lead to the political impasse will occasion ultimately the signing of the agreement for national unity on 18th October 2023. That agreement was the hallmark or the triumph of hope over despair, because the country was almost at the brink of collapse, but that agreement saved the situation. And I hope that they want the whole day now by the Tripartite committee, then they use all the energy and time for that effort they come to a very fruitful conclusion. For now, we get a clear understanding of the current political situation in Sierra Leone, particularly relating to the APC, we therefore unravel the puzzle. We face the party. And until we unravel that puzzle, the party will still, even with success, will continue for in the situation of a bickering political party who no go good for Sierra Leone. And the puzzle is, we get to know how in the midst of the complex web of conspiracies, the complex web of conspiracies and obstacles, where the flag bearer, Dr. Samura M.W. Kamara, able for manage like the billiard ball, and the way they play the game of billiard, you know, where you hold that long stick, they don't put the billiard balls then at that bowl. First, with the knacker, with them balls they don't scatter. I able for the billiard ball, able for hitter. Then because when you hit they carom several times. If they hit other balls them, where they carom. But what you want now for them go to the target. How Dr. Samura be meander through this labyrinth of conspiracies and obstacles for them they go sign this agreement on the 18th October 2023. If the members of this nation, country, and particularly the Ephesians know the feat what this man go through for achieve that task day, then and only then they will recognize say this man, he don't do a great job for the APC and for this country. I want for emphatically state now say the greatest asset what EBK bequeathed to the APC now when he choose Dr. Samura Kamara as flag bearer in 2017 for the 2018 presidential elections. And coincidentally, I mean, I be the first person who Parikabo, after they don't declare Dr. Samura as flag bearer with the interview. I think it was by coincidence or through fate. The response what I give, it resonates throughout the corners of this country. And it was based on a rational assessment of the man in question. Because I belong Sabia from 1967, 66, 67. Where I say it was the right choice because that is a technocrat and statesman who go fit for the position of president in this country. We now say, and I have to be very emphatic again, that this statesman and technocrat has become a master of strategy and deception in the game of power. I know they use the word deception in the context of crime, but I use them in the context of appearance and how it dey show yourself, where you dey seek power or where you dey manage power. And that means anybody wey dey fight for power, the appearance very important. You for mask your intentions. And whatever action wey you even take, the action for put off any sense wey the opponent go able for smell, for know wetin na your own path wey you wan for follow. That is the character of this man. And then when they don read European history from the French Revolution to Bismarck, Hitler, Benito Mussolini, Mustafa Kemal, and even modern prime ministers and presidents like Margaret Thatcher, Donald Reagan, they go see say this man has the traits of some of these great statesmen. It is important for level notes when they will make that appointment day, when they be nominate am or appoint am, everybody will dey say you sabi am, but that man dey don move from dem sabi am for become today a force to be reckoned with. The people dem who get for understand the world of power, the world of power, and any useful person, politician, intellectual, student, technocrat, for know say the world of power na im dey determine the way how the world itself dey shift in the form of a paradigm. Na a complex, dynamic, and multidimensional phenomenon. And this power, it is wrapped or enmeshed in myths, legends, images, mostly drawn from the Greek and Roman mythology, the India's Mahabharata circle. Na there you go find them. When you understand them and you apply them, then when they hold the seek power or hold the manage power, it go make you for be a great leader. And now that I want for let una pay keen interest. I'm not going for deal with all of them, but I go illustrate some of them. Just 3 for today. so that we go really see the import of power. The first one, what I want for explain to the listeners, then what I go start with, na the medieval legend who I will say the sword of Damocles. This one is a common proverb where a lot of people can use, but most people they don't know the meaning of watching that legend depicts in the realm of power. The sword of Damocles. Let I just explain that. Damocles was a flatterer and courtier of Dionysius, the king of Syracuse, wherein they glorify the happiness and the wealth of kings, that is during his own time. You know, say them statesmen in the medieval period, they bin get people them who na be clowns or flatterer them. You know what they for just come out with praise kings, princes, bishops, archbishops at the time, and even up today, what they na the chiefly system. Where they crown you as paramount chief, be it in the south, east, north, and in our own areas, Mambulo Chiefdom, Samu, Lokom Sama, we get them Yelibade. Praise singers. Early in the morning, then get them Balaji them. Then we don't go na you Bari, then they knock the Balaji. Then the Yelibade sing. You know, it's very interesting. So that was the man Damocles. So what did the king do? He wanted Damocles become aware the dangers where they surround the king, not just the pleasures or the wealth, but the danger where any leader, prime ministers, heads of states, in the midst of the pageantry, all will not be well. So then they get sleepless nights, you know. So, but this man, he always praise kings for their wealth and happiness. So he arranged for a banquet. When all man don't gather, he go bring the golden stool where the man go sit down. But up or over his head was a very long sword. And that sword they just tie with a single hair suspended, where they dangle over his head. Now so the man be the tremble. But there are two lessons who then you learn from that. And Shakespeare, even one of him quotes them, he say, Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. This one, I believe, every leader for know. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. But how go relate her to Dr. Samura? I want to let una note very clearly. This man not to praise her, the praise her more. What they talk is factual. Me now one of the very few people in this country who know that man they has studied him over a period. And not to everything I go talk now. From that chair who day now Mount Chegu Street. Where they come out, those way they come out, you see the street. And you know Mount Chegu Street, now FREETOWN, is very peculiar. God wonderful, very peculiar. Now they this man we did from 6 na adults. Now they begin show the skills. Go today, if we make good use of that, it will help this country. It will build this country from the economic mess we don't find ourselves. The current economic mess, we not going to attribute to any particular person. Now over a period. So we're not going to attribute to any particular person, although some did more damage than the others. But the sum totality of it, now over a period, will not be take advantage of the situations the way if we don't take that advantage, they shall before be the best country person for living in the west coast of Africa. So let people not feel say, oh, this man they praise this man, this and no, somebody I know. And let me don't deviate. You see Montego Street, where they come out down Patchy Street. The first street where they meet on your right, na Mamioku Street. The second street where they meet, na Montego Street. The third street where they meet on the right, na Kadui Street. Before now we go up, we go meet Kisi Road. Now there somebody can come out, he go Tinap. And maybe don't they watch. So what other person come? So they go now don Montego Street for go to Bombay Street. Then the other person now, he no go make them share for let them notice. He go waka, he go join Party Street, he go down, he go by Mamioku Street. But when you go through Mamioku Street, you are only come on Montego Street, and you are only come on Montego Street, you go by Party Street, then eventually go join Mamioku Street. Then all the go bus na Bombay Street. In company, where they be the study, you know, not do everything for talk. So this type of appearance, concealing, you know, the most important. So people say, well, you yams white now for cover. So Damocles, the sword of Damocles gets twofold effect. The first lesson we learn is the leader must be able to master the art of calm courage. Who said in the hang that sword over his head? That is depicting the problems the old leaders they go through. Who it make them Damocles face in reality. You forget calm courage in the face of danger and imminent threats. How Dr. Samura demonstrates that. Let's remember the first by-elections na Chonkolili, na Bumbuna, me country people there. They one they will see the scene when Samura and the supporters when they go na Bumbuna, that security barrier just after Matura, what happened there? When I saw that scene, the sense of humility what Dr. Samura displayed, the man nearly went down his knees appealing to the AIG with assurances, say if you go to that place, they allow them. Nothing untoward by way of confrontation will happen. How most people they all go do them cheaply? The man will they control hundreds of thousands of people. Well, if the man say shoo, they go ready for going at the streets. But he exercised that calm courage. The second one I want for, I'm not going to talk because them plenty. Now that mile 38 incidents. But then they will be see the amount of vehicles where they behind this man. And this thing be happen at the very heartland of the north. The political base of the APC. Now, two districts them constitute the bastion of the APC, Chonkolili and Putloko district. They were the whole witness in 1962 elections. Therefore, know that. Now, they go put barrier mile 38. The man are the embodiment of the APC and his supporters. He succumbed. He was so calm. He sit down in car. He was unruffled. You don't go attribute weakness to Samura. If that man did before, say, power would pass. But the children for say they have for clear. The amount of people who don't cancel around that. They don't even for do anything. But the chaos, what that thing they before make, and if anything untoward be happen, she alone before they on fire. But she come calm, say they resolve the thing. The one that Kono during this past elections, I witnessed them also. What will be the tribe of going at the field? Whose side the meeting may take place? Who they stop with? He talk to the people there. He make a U-turn. When divert a very circuitous route, say we go back at the place. Just for avert trouble The incident also happened in Pujaun. Me no bingo. I was not too well. But the same thing, he averted chaos by demonstrating humility. And most recently, they will don't make the pronouncements, say the man they go pray. Now the field na I didn't call myself now that field na FREETOWN, just opposite them push there that library, the area then they that field OJ. I know the name don't come on my head. That prayer they be counselor. The man they na in host. Rather than he forced the issue for great chaos in the country, he stayed at home. And most of his supporters them that they did not even go pray. And now annual event, where he miss him, he get for wait the other year. Then the second element of that Damocles, now the person where they show or where they demonstrate the ability for master the emotions. Dr. Samura Kamara, one of the qualities we get, na the ability for control the emotions. Not a sign of weakness. So. Emotions. Na the most potent tool wey dey seek power. If you no manage am well, it will cause you for let you fail in the endeavor for acquire power. If you manage am well, then you will succeed. Look at the response. People that be want for let you respond with emotion. Go the US ambassador. That first interview, where the interview, where we go talk about a rerun and other blah blah blah. Everybody was confused. They want the whole day for the APC. What did Samura do? Some people will be make pronouncements. You know. And if you do that, any success will forget, it will be a Pyrrhic victory. Will not be go be of any substance. I really say he goes for go see the American ambassador. What did them talk and what did they not talk? But you know, build any mountain out of the tea cup. So when they serve you a cup of tea, you know, that smoke where they come up banana. If you make them as check in the form of a tempest, then you know rational. So that was the man. You know, I think time don't they catch me. I know I make this class will go up to about. Let me go to the second one. The medieval legend, the proverb, the proverbial phrase, the sheep's skin. This one will be very important to the sheep's skin. We all know that the sheep never morals. You know they run about like the goats, or when you get a dog, all chain the jump, they go around. The sheep, you know they moral. And the sheep never deceives. And the sheep is always magnificently dumb and docile. But most of them, but almost all the animal them, now very few like the sheep, who dumb and docile. Una listen know, with a sheep skin on his back, a fox can pass right into the chicken coop. Una don't see the phrase there. The fox, when he wear a sheep skin, he go able for go inside the coop. Inside them fall the day. But if you know where I am, as I say no more, the noise will make let everybody grab if na net. But if they see sheep, their sheep there, they fall them. All the other animals, they don't domestic animals there. They're very fond of the sheep. So that tells you in the quest for power, the leader must master the art of concealing his intentions. When you master this art, you always have the upper hand. You mask your intentions. And this has been Samura's most potent tool. We also be and very familiar with them. He not dey trust anybody who knows say me know am from day 67 onwards. And the type of man he so get that quiet disposition, that inner thing wey dey for now. I no think say na man wey dey trust anyone completely. And over time, I know say he dey study everyone. They one dey don't work with am, then they confirm am to una. He dey study everyone, including friends and loved ones. And this battle wey dey I don't go to that several times. When una dey sit down, una dey talk, or people like the eye dey look una, they study una all, with no exception. If that man dey before they talk plenty, because he knows say most men are open books. So somebody go to he go talk something. By the time where you go know say all things don't scatter. That is the type of man. He says very little. You know? And most leaders, why they for them, or why they know they succeed in the quest for power, then they talk too much. And watching they talk, you enemy go hear. You know? At one time they talk. Now they tell me what Voltaire. He say, oh Lord, protect me from my friends, or I already know my enemies. You very friends where you get. So then I know you arch enemy. So why go talk to her? But the enemy, why you know say this one is enemy? You will be very guided to which you talk to her. And that is the type of man. And that quality that we don't notice, and we don't talk about that. Oh, they now motivate me straight. But that time they will all be young, you know, although maybe don't graduate from private college. And he knows how to put people off the scent. This one another quality who appreciate this man. The chairman who them ID card them, voter ID card them in commerce. With that man the hold that ID card. The statement we make. Church the people in the blaster. But the man knew what he was saying. If that man then before say no, then Kadia will not go check her. And then for even deal to people, they say, okay, let us not take part in the election. Let APC not take part in the election. People are just waiting to hear from him to avert such an unpleasant situation. We be for make let APC not take part like today, will not be for day at this level. Because the government not be for back down. The comments we make with all the force who some misguided supporters they make the tension being calmed down. Today is being blamed for that. Today, yesterday was being blamed, but today is being commended for the sense of maturity he displayed. And the third one, I want for go, and I go tap on this third one, the vulture. Now also a medieval legend. We all know them watching a vulture. Na chimney na ebar. And we all know, say, of all the creatures in the jungle, he has it the easiest, the vulture. Now they get anything in the easiest way. The handwork of others becomes his work. Their failure to survive becomes his nourishment. No see who they hunter them or them lie on them. Whether they see other animal and who fetch the lion down now, kill him, he eats some of the flesh. The vulture they do up in the circle. One of the animals don't become a prey. In the up. When the lion don't tire, the vulture, now in the go down, they go eat. If you sell them salad, they hold they make. Would they kill cow or goats or sheep? From nowhere, the vulture in the circle up. But as they don't come out no more, you go say I calm down. Watching and watching left, now then they check as your nourishment. So in the Greek and Roman mythology, they say keep an eye on the vulture while you are hard at work. While you are hard at work, he is cycling above. Do not fight him. You have to join him. So, the world of power has the dynamics of the jungle. Together and the way they go for go hunt, the one they go for kill. And you have those like the hyena, the vulture, in the circle. The hyena go this one side, they don't circle, the hyena. We don't get a hyena, more of East Africa. So, what they don't make, if they go check now, the one who na the weaker one, what they don't mutilate in body, now they go feed on. So, relating it to Dr. Samura, the image of the vulture depicts two potent tools of power. The vulture, by exercising patience, benefits from the toil of the strong, and weakness to those who are prey to the strong. We all know Samura don demonstrate the ability for master the art of patience. He accepts that power is more godlike than anything in the natural world. We know patience is the supreme virtue of the gods, who have nothing but time. One Indian philosopher, let quote, one Indian philosopher said, everything good will happen. The grass will grow again if you give it time and see several steps into the future. This one, one Indian philosopher say, impatience, on the other hand, only makes you look weak. It is a principal ingredient to power. That's an Indian philosopher say. So we will say patient dog na eat fat bone. The second element and the image of the vulture, and this one again very important, and it relates to what that happen currently. Is how to get others to do the work for you, but you take the credits. Kissinger and others, or during the time of Richard Nixon, we be one for restore relations with China, Now Kissinger himself for go do the dirty job. We want for withdraw the troops from Vietnam. Now Kissinger himself, and those discussions or negotiations took a long time. Anytime when they meet, let the two and Kissinger, then they look themselves eyeball to eyeball until they solve the Vietnam problem. And in China, in the case of China, they were able to solve the problem, through the tedious job of Kissinger and other advisors. But now they get the benefits, the glory. Now Richard Nixon, now that his name no go ever, even with the scandal, what will actually happen to him, is still a force to reckon with in America. Here we see it with three of the flag bearers, they will for compete. Or what will they compete with Dr. Samura. Two of them are my nephews, Dr. Kamara, not a true parentage, but I like that man. Now one of the technocrats they were, they admire, full of humility, empathy, and resilience. The other one, I'm my nephew, Almami P. Kuruma, the ambassador. And the other, Namikumane Richard Conche. These were flag bearers. So when they be nominated them for the Tripartite, a lot of grumbling be there here and there. But the man stood his ground. You get forget other people wey dey do the work for you so that you go get the energy and time for engage yourself and some other activities. That was what Samura did. And these people, I understand, are doing a great job for the party and for this country. Kudos to all of them, including Dr. Samura. But in the end, if there is success, there will have benefits. Not Dr. Samura might waste in Kamara. The next audio, it will be much more academic. And I will dwell into the most important aspect of learning the concept of power. What require you and I for look at power as a shifting paradigm or perspective, and inwardly for unmask the necessary skills will constitute that paradigm. It will be very good for students of philosophy, political science, and of course history. So till then, I dey tell una plenty change. I know you have make this audio. I don't know how for split her into two. You see, that is my problem. You know, I dey strain. And you have for make audios them, you know me audio them. If you listen to her, you know, you will learn a lot. And this is very good for students, very good for politicians, and more importantly, which is the happen now at the APC. Una get the best leader who any country he aspire for gets. The Lee Kuan Yew of Sierra Leone. Samura, if you get the opportunity for rule this country, God give am the strength and the opportunity for rule this country, believe me, he will bring the economy of this country into track. Because what he believes in, the first and foremost, is the restoration of confidence. One are the kingpin to any macroeconomic framework. If you know restore confidence in the management of the economy, no go go nowhere. Thank you very much. Now, Chief Sumano, good luck with the share. This country now all gets up. You know, this is the only service now we render. When then students they read this thing, then they learn from we. I wish we able to restore peace and harmony. Let us allow peace for triumph over any disturbance. Let we make hope for triumph over despair. Let we assimilate rather than we divide. Let us work hand in gloves. Politics, you have so many roads leading to a particular destination. If you decide for go left, the other one go right, there is no need for fight. As long as we are able to reach the destination, if you go first, then the other one can embrace them. We all they fight the same cause. That is the spirit. We too small. Intermarriages don't make we so interconnected. Why? Why power for Bakele we hate each other? And that is another sterling quality of Samura. The man abhor hates. I salute my younger brother, Alhaji Kemosise, why he read in discourse, and he feels so happy. But me not you want for join too much on them discourse than they. The Chairman be there as chairman and leader of the SLPP. The contributions they will be don't make. Now then radio discussions, what then they call me. There was not a week where I know they get 2-3 invitations from their radio stations. People are able to articulate. And some students they tell me, so they say Chief Sumano dey na radio, then they hold their book and pen for write down. This is how you impart knowledge. You know? So dear, they hold ourselves with your hand. Anytime me talk about Samura factual, me know they just begin to go praise people with them. No! Why? I know they do that. Because I have, me now one of the very few people that in this country will get the dual conscience. Highly educated, a diplomat, senior administrator, paramount chief above all, and today I'm a politician. Who's other person who enjoy that dual conscience day? If they get for it, they're very few. So I'm not going to mortgage my reputation and integrity for anything. Now that whole SLPP came into power, I be don't left there now Kenema, that Kenema convention. Nobody no go say I don't enter any government office. No. What will meet up? Hello, hello. I hardly come myself. But I have a lot of friends there. I get more friends in the SLPP than even in the APC. But some of them will not even call each other. That is me. You know. I thank you very much. Samura, keep it up. I will try to see you probably on Friday. Bye for now. The people then goodbye. They will make sure they will grace. Now the only thing we'll get for good stuff.
Plenty thank you for where you don't take your time and listen. Don't forget for tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget for like and share this video. Don't forget for subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime we get updates and like the wire, you go be one of the first people and for be updated. Plenty thank you until the next update. God bless you.